Hi everyone, this is my Austrian army, all based for Shako 2 wargame rules. Okay, we'll start straight away with the Grenzers. I have 5 battalions of Grenzers, all with the deployed bases as well. In Shako, 1 battalion deploys as 2 bases, and you have to take out 2 bases to break the battalion. Moving on, we then have the Hungarian part of the army. Every battalion has its regimental number underneath, but they're not necessarily in order as we speak. So then we go on to the Austrians. There's a lot of Bohemian regiments here, and there is an Italian one somewhere. Whether it was actually had Italians in there or not, I don't know, but it's certainly called the Italian regiment, and that's all the line regiments there. And then we go back at the back here, these are all the militias and the insurrectos. You might notice the Syrias there, and then at the front we've got the Jaegers, once again with the deployed bases if required. Going over to the cavalry, which is this little lot here, 14 regiments of it. So we start with the Uhlans, and we come back, minifigs, good old minifigs there. 3 battalions of regiments of Hussars, I should say. And then we go on to the Chevaliers, 5 battalions of those, once again battalions, regiments. And then we go the Cuirassiers and the Dragoons, obviously both wearing the same uniform, but the Cuirassiers had the breastplates. So then we won't go over here. We've got some nice little touch here. We have sappers, which you can use when you are attacking towns in Shako. You just attach them to a unit. And then we go some limbers, which I use for house rules. For going through towns, they have to be limbered, in which case they are rather vulnerable when attacked. Then we've got the cavalry artillery there, and 3 foot guns. I've got more to do still, and then the heavies with the 4 figures on them, which denotes the heavies. And it's moving slightly along and back. We've got, these are the almost like the freebie skirmish bases, which go to the divisions, 1 for every 9 battalions, I think. I can't remember exactly now, but it's 1 for every 9 you get a base of skirmishers. Then moving along to the Grenadiers, one of my good friends Mark sorted out all the actual regiments that were split between all the bits and pieces, all the regimental numbers all on the back bases of the actual units. And these are the commanders, some of my early minifigs, and going on to ABs, Old Glory, etc. And then there's a couple of ADCs there, and the main C&C. Unfortunately the sun's now got low and my lighting is not very good. Anyway, that's the whole army. It's 27 regiments of line, 5 regiments of Grenzers, 5 of militia, and 4 grenadiers, and then the cavalry and the artillery. The books I use is most everyone uses are the Osprey books. So I've got those there, but also if you can get hold of them, these are fantastic books. These aren't in print anymore, by Active Service Press. I mean, I've got them for virtually all the armies, and they are really good insight to the actual books, to the actual armies. Here you can see breaks down all the regiments and their facings. And then it also, there's a few bits and pieces where they tell you where the headgear changes, and then obviously there's a bit of uniform print in there. It tells you the 1798 changes and then the 1806 uniform. So it's got a lot of information in it. Not in depth, but it's probably what you need, and like the Grenzers there at the back, and then the landwear telling you the facings as well. So these are really good books if you can get hold of them. They are like rocking horse poo, unfortunately. If you do get hold of them, keep them, because they are brilliant books. Anyway, that's my army so far. Well, so far that's mostly it. I've got some artillery to do, but I think that's probably going to be the army. Possibly some more dragoons if